Hey guys, so I'm going to tell you a little story about some car wash wax. Now, I went to this charity car wash. Anyways, so I'm there. The kid comes out with a garden hose. A couple other kids with some wash pails and some brushes on handles. Wash my truck. So anyways, the first kid with the garden hose kind of gives a little squirt of the garden hose and doesn't get too much water on the truck. I'm thinking, well, I better go around the corner and let these kids wash my truck, and I'll come back and when they're done. Because normally you'll spray down the vehicle real good, get all the heavy dirt and stuff off, and then come back with your scrub brushes and brush off the truck. That wasn't the case. The young feller just decided to give her a couple little squirts, and the other guys were right on it with the brushes. So I was like, alright, if they scratch the truck, I'll deal with it then. Till then, keep your cool, go around the corner, have a smoke, whatever. So I went around the corner, there was a radio station guy there, so I ended up talking to him for a few minutes, and then I came back around the round. I was kind of watching them wash my truck, and they went and they sprayed some stuff on my tires and my rims and whatnot, and hosed that off, and then Buddy come back around, and he had a pump sprayer with a solution in it. So he's spraying that all over my glass, all over everything, everywhere, like all over my paint, all over my tires, all over, just coating the entire vehicle. I was like, huh, so what's this guy spraying on my vehicle now after they washed everything? I've never really seen that before. So the old fella there's an older guy there, so the older gentleman, he picks up the garden hose, and when he pulled that trigger to rinse off my truck, my jaw just dropped. Said, what you got in that pump sprayer? He kind of looks over his shoulder, smiles, says, you like that, don't you? I said, yes, I do. I said, I want to know what's in that pump sprayer. And he just didn't say nothing else, and he kept on spraying, rinsing the vehicle off. And he come back, I let him go around the truck, he rinsed everything off, and he come back, and I said, look man, I said, I detail a lot of vehicles, I like to keep my vehicle clean. I said, what's in that pump sprayer? He didn't really want to tell me, but he's like, it's Krown. I asked him, like the undercoating? He said, no, like the Fast Wax. I was like, So they have uh, so they have a wax. Krown brand name has a wax, like a Fast Wax. What you do is you mix it 25 to 1 in a pump sprayer with some water. So you wash your vehicle off, and you come around with the pump sprayer afterwards, after you're done, and you spray everything down. And then you let it sit for, I don't know, 2-3 minutes. You come back, and you just take the water and you rinse it off. I mean, you don't have to pressure wash it completely off, but you dust the vehicle with your pressure washer, your garden hose, you just rinse it off. So there's no big, residue or anything like that that's going to build up and dry and make the paint look funny. But it absolutely works. Now they did this to my truck 3 months ago, and water's still beating off my truck. It just blows me away. So anyways, we're coming to we're changing seasons here. We're getting into the fall, and I said, well, before it gets too late in the year, I'm gonna do my truck, and I'm gonna do the wife's car. Now, we detailed the wife's car at the beginning of the year, and you go and you take some water and you put it on the paint, and the water smears, it doesn't bead off. So I'm gonna try this Fast Wax in the pump sprayer, see how she's gonna work. So I'm gonna wash her vehicle down with the foam cannon and stuff and rinse everything, and then I'll come back with the Fast Wax and see what she turns out. Now, I'll show you how the water beads off her vehicle right now. before I do the fast wax. I won't show you that I'm washing her vehicle or whatever, but I'll wash it up and then I'll spray the fast wax on, and I'll show you kind of how I put it on and show you the after effects. Now this here is before I go and apply the fast wax. See how it's smearing? Water smearing off. It's not really beading off the paint. Sorry, I'll wash her car up and apply the fast wax, and I'll show you what it is afterwards. Now I'll show you what the windows are. So this was like a detailed job at the beginning of the year. So probably 4 months ago. And I'll show you what this fast wax does. Alright, so I'm ready to do my fast wax. We're going to use the pump sprayer. We got it mixed probably about 25 to 1, 30 to 1 kind of deal. The proper mixture that you want is 25 to 1 with this, from what they recommend. Now, I'll just show you how things are going to work here. Now, I'm going to just spray everything. But yeah, see how that's starting to run off? Then you look here, that's just stationary, right? That's from the water that we just used. So we're gonna spray all this on everywhere. Alright, so I'm gonna finish this and I'll show you what the aftermath looks like. Alright, so her car hasn't been done yet before this year with the fast wax. So we're gonna let it sit for a couple minutes. It's shaded out, still warm, but it's shaded, so it's not direct sunlight. We're in the evening right now, so we'll give that 2-3 minutes and then we'll rinse her off. I'll just bring you over here and I'll show you what everything looks like. As you can see, we coated everything. Glass to paint, the hubcaps, everything, mirrors, whole 9 yards. So we'll give that a few minutes and we'll rinse her off and I'll show you what she looks like when she's done. Ta-da! So there you have it. That's the Krown Fast Wax. You would use in a pump sprayer mixed with water, 25 to 1. It's pretty impressive. Now, the wife's car was done at the beginning of the year, so 3-4 months ago, by a detailer. They did a complete detailer, glaze and wax, and lasted a while. Could have used another wax, but instead we went out and bought this stuff and ended up washing the car and spraying it on, and she went from smearing water to the water beading right off of it. Exactly what I wanted. From the time that I seen it done at that charity car wash, I was blown away then. I'm still blown away now. I never seen a car wash wax ever do that, and I'm happy with it. So if If you haven't already and you'd like to, please subscribe, smash that like button, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.